Hi, my name is Lindsay Brewer-Munoz, and today we're going to be talking about the app called Loop, used for creating polls and surveys. To get started, click on the app for Loop. It looks like this. You'll be taken to a page that looks just like this. This is the first screen of Loop. To get started, simply click on the blue button that says Start. This program is typically used for businesses, however, it has many applicable purposes. You can use this in the classroom if you're a teacher, or you can use this in a library if you're a librarian to get feedback, or you can use this for really any purpose if you're looking for some feedback. It's going to ask you for a business name, a Twitter name, an email, and password. The only two things you really need are email and password. Enter those. This password should be unique to Loop and not the actual password that you use for your email address. After you hit done, it's going to ask you if this is your professional email. You can choose to use your professional email or whatever email you want. Simply click OK. It will bring you to a screen that looks like this to create your first survey. To get started, click on the plus sign. It will bring you to a screen with a few pre-made templates and the categories which they fall. You can create your own or even a mobile game. For purposes of this tutorial, we're going to choose education. It has 5 of 7 questions pre-populated already for you. You can change any one of these. The response is set as a star rating, which you'll see later. This makes it a simple click on the screen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rating that your users can choose. It makes a survey quick and easy and less time consuming. You can change the responses if you would like to do that by clicking on the arrow and choosing a different type of response. If you would like to change the actual text, you can click on the text to change the text. If you would like to delete, add, or duplicate a question, click on the 3 buttons on the right on each one. In this tutorial, the screenshots were taken when my iPad was horizontal instead of vertical. Therefore, some of my pop-up boxes are pointed the wrong direction. You should still get the general idea. If you would like to add more questions, click on the plus sign at the bottom. It will give you the options for the different types of responses. The first one, which I think is the quickest and easiest, is stars. The next, text, where you can have somebody type something in, or you can type in a response. The following is yes or no, thumbs up, thumbs down. Next one is a multi-select, where you put in what you want as responses, and the user will click on the boxes that they would like to choose. Next one is numerical, then blank, frequency, which you can customize your frequency, emoticon, and comment, where you can have them free type whatever they want. For this one, I choose the emoticon. First, you type in your question text. And then you have your emoticons that you can choose from. If you don't like their pre-populated ones and you feel creative and would like to create your own, you can click on each one of those and edit it to be whatever you'd like them to look like. After you finish that, you would have clicked Save in the upper right-hand corner. It will take you to this screen. Education is currently the title of your survey. You can change that if you like. Here it is asking you what you would like to be the background. You can click on background and it will give you the option to go through your pictures and choose something. Or you can import a Twitter theme if you connected your Twitter to this account. You can also upload a logo. However, in this version, you will not be able to see the background you choose if you are running the poll from your iPad. If you upload this poll to the internet, you'll be able to see your custom backgrounds. To choose a background, click on Background. It will give you a pop-up box that says Remove, Choose Photo, or Take Photo. For our purposes, I'm picking Choose Photo. After you've chosen a photo, it will update the background with the one that you've chosen so you can see what it looks like. When you're through with that, click Done. You will then be taken to a preview of your poll. Your responses that you do in this poll will not be captured for your recording purposes. This is only to show you exactly what it will look like once it's finished. Please click OK to continue. This is the front page of your poll. This is what people will see if you have it set up on an iPad, sitting out for them to use. If you have the Pro version, which is $2.99, and have used your own custom background. If you don't mind using plain backgrounds, you can still use this on an iPad set up for people to just tap as they walk by, or students, but you will not have a custom background. Click Start to continue. This is what your actual poll looks like. The start buttons are pretty easy. All you'd have to do is click the ones that you would like to choose. It does not force you to type in the free response boxes. If you'd like to, all you would do is click on the box and start typing. When you are through, click Submit. This is what it looks like when it's all filled out. The final page will say thank you. Click on that, and it will take you back to the first page of your poll if you are actually running a real poll. After viewing your preview, if you decide that you would like to rearrange your questions, click on the bottom arrows where it says up and down. When you click on that, there'll be buttons where you can drag them up and down to rearrange the order, or delete them if you decide you don't want that question anymore. When you're through, click Save. After all is said and done, it'll take you to your surveys page. You can have multiple on this page. It will update you in real time as people take the survey on the internet or on your iPad. It will tell you how many have been surveyed. Since you've just completed it, it will say 0. If you set it up to actually do the survey, it will take you to this page, and this is what it looks like with a default background instead of yours. Go ahead and click OK. In the upper right-hand corner, there's a lock signal. Click on that to make sure that this is the only thing that is allowed on the iPad. This way, you can set up your iPad in your library or classroom, whichever place you're using it, or business, if you're using this for business purposes, and make sure that people are only accessing the survey while using your iPad. The only way to get back out of it is to type in a password that you have preset. For this tutorial, I took the survey 3 times, just to show you what it would look like. I took them through the iPad and not the internet. When you click on My Surveys at the bottom, it will now say 3 surveyed. When you click on Reports, it will bring up a report that looks like this. This is the top portion of the report. It will give you all of the data back from the people who have been surveyed. This is the lower portion of the report. It shows you how many free responses were added. There were 2 comments and only 1 email address entered. To get specifics on those, click on either one. When clicked on comments, it will tell you if it was from anonymous, meaning they did not enter an email, or an email address, and will give you the actual comment. This is pretty much how to work loop. If you have any questions, please email.